Hawks shooting not great, 40% for the game. On the court for Atlanta. Korver at the 3 with Paul Millsap at the 4. Kent Bazemore is out there with Shelvin Mack.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's shake and bake. The three-pointer off the mark.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Feeds to Korver. Off the pick. That's short off the rim.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
I tell you what, he just couldn't contain himself on that one.
And Mack kicks to Millsap. Drilled from 11 feet out. Millsap's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Passes it to Hairston. Here's shake and bake. Fires for 3. That drops. Shake and bake's got 56 points in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Millsap, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
To the middle. Kaminsky kicks to Hairston. Here's shake and bake. Mack grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Korver kicks to Millsap. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And he gets it to go.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
Here's Mack. And the pass to Millsap. That's good. Millsap's got 22.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Atlanta with the rebound.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Korver against Hansbrough. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Here's Garrison.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great. Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Bazemore. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Here's Shake and Bake. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Shake and Bake's got 60.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Here's Mack. Millsap a screen.
And guys, more and more, we're seeing the league try to protect the health of the players. I mean, you see the evidence on the court. Over the last 5 years, the league has cut down the number of carry men along the baselines in half, giving these great athletes a little more runway to land safely.
Here's Shake and Bake following the three by Atlanta.
Left,
1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kaminsky kicks to Hairston. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Garrison. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Shake and Bake. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess.
The first one falls.
And guys, you hear about how the Hawks are the jokingly referred to as the Spurs of the East. It has to do with their coach, Mike Budenholzer, who's really brought that philosophy here to Atlanta.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. On for Coach Budenholzer, Greg, he did spend 19 years with the Spurs, so it makes a lot of sense. Clarkie won 4 titles during his time there in San Antonio.
And, Kevin, you can really see how he's adapted and brought the motion offense over to this team, and it's worked well for the Hawks.
Hardaway dishes to Scott. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Shake and Bake, taken away by Holiday. The finish, the coast-to-coast dunk.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Shake and Bake.
Guys, coaching in the NBA is not for the faint of heart. Very little job security. I mean, in essence, you get hired to be fired. Let's face it, it's hard to make a bunch of millionaires do what you tell them to when they might be around longer than you will.
Here's Mack. Now the dish to Muscala. Pass to Hardaway. And they're moving it up. Here's Garrison, and he dunks it down.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And speaking of coaching, sometimes you'll hear that the coach lost the team. When that happens, is that it, Clark? I mean, what's your read on that?
I don't quite buy that. I think it's really rare. Winning can cover up a lot of things, and ultimately it does come down to that, being able to smooth out the rough spots, and winning is the best elixir for that.
The shot is off, and Atlanta will come the other way. Here's Mack. Six to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key, and it doesn't even draw iron. And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Let's take a look now as we give our nod to our Jordan player of the game. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K